What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, back at another X video. Today we're going to get into Nicki Minaj No Flex Zone remix. So, No Flex Zone, Ray Shrimmered. Huge song back in the day. One of their first big hits, if not the first biggest hit they had, I think. They know better. They know better. Right? You know what I'm talking about? I know the song. So we're going to hear Nicki kill it. I'm excited for this because you know the vibes with Nicki, the queen. She should be killing it. I'm ready for it. Hope you're having a good day. Come vibe with your boy. Mike Will. Yep, Mike Will on the beat.
Hey. No flex zone. Hey. No flex zone. Hey. They know better.
See? Told
they
you.
know better. Hey. No flex
Tell him.
zone. Hey. No flex zone.
This has a good pocket for Nicki.
Better. They know better. Yeah. Wanna go metal. Flex. And a go bezel. I treat it so special. Now you hold jealous. Freak hoes got several. They tens are better. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go getter.
Hell no, you can't use my lip gloss. Pop a perk, now I'm on lift off. Ass still fat, it's on Rick Ross. You bitches make a nigga dicks off. Bitch ball like I'm at tip off. Get it wet, then I rub the tip on. Rag and bone jeans, I can slip off. Bitch, I've been hot since flip phones. Running this game for 5 years. Guess that's why my feet hurt. Wonder when they bite me. Do these bitches' teeth hurt? Yes, I am an icon. That's me on your t-shirt. Thought you knew better. Do your fucking research. You ain't know this the no rip zone. This the you can't beat Nick zone. Madison Square when the Knicks home. I live next door to Brad Pitt's home. I like bad bitches cause they like bad bitches too. I like hood niggas with a bad attitude. They can never reach young Nick magnitude. Even if they had to lunge a 2 latitude. Listen up ho, this my territory. You are my son like an episode of Maury. Like an episode of ER. Bitch, I'm hotter than a DR. When it come to rap skills, nobody wanna see her. Motherfuckers flexing, motherfuckers acting. Bitches is my sons and they quasi contractions. Ain't pushing out, I'ma get them to the clinic. Co-ed when I read them y'all and them gimmick. Wax sauce, I can hear it in your tone. This nigga keeps staring at my phone. But if you ugly, it's a no text zone. It's a no sex zone. It's a no flex zone.
Hey.
Wax sauce, I can hear it in your tone. This nigga keeps staring at my phone. But if you ugly, it's a no text zone. It's a no sex zone. It's a no flex zone.
No flex zone.
Okay.
No flex zone.
Alright.
They know
Nicki wanted to eat
better.
on this one, that's for sure.
They know better. No flex zone. No flex zone. They know better. They know better. Wanna go metal and a go bezel. I treat it so special. Now you hold jealous. Freak hoes got several. They tens are better. I'm a trendsetter. I'm a go getter.
This was such a different song when it came out. I don't know if it was ahead of its time because I don't know, like they didn't really start a style that people copied. They definitely developed their own style, and then why can't I think of his freaking name, dude? Sway Lee went on to do his own thing, and obviously started killing it once he developed his singing and found his style, became huge. So Nicki on here definitely fit the pocket very well. I like the flow switches. I like how she balanced it with a little singing too, and kind of went a little back and forth on that. That way it didn't seem stale because the beat is very simple, and a lot of that beat is carried by Ray Shrimmer just being different and having their own style. So Nicki kind of matched that and not carried the beat a little bit, but gave the beat a little bit more life because it is kind of simple. So she added enough to keep you drawn in, keep you hooked in. The bars in here are pretty good, dude. This is honestly one of her, not like amazing bar songs, but this is one of her better ones compared to like a lot of the ones I've done that have sounded good, but not necessarily had punchlines and bars. This one has a lot of punchlines and bars. I really like the Madison Square when Nick's home. Double meaning Nick's basketball team, but then Nick, I think short for Nicki. Madison Square obviously being like a big arena, and then also that many people when she's home. Could be taken a few different ways, honestly, so that's a good bar. She had a lot of good bars in here too, and her just flexing. I love her in her flexing bag for two reasons. One, the lines and punchlines that she says when she's flexing are pretty, like, hit you in the gut if you're the person she's talking about, like when she's flexing on these other rappers. It really does. Imagine being that rapper, hearing that. It's like, man, that doesn't feel too good when she says that. And 2, it's because she could back it up. It makes it even more true. So it's not just a flex line or an exaggerative line. It's actually true because she's that big of an artist. A lot of times rappers will say great punchlines and great metaphors, and they're fantastic lines, but they're not backed up with also the like authenticity of it being true, or like realness of it being true. There's only a select artist that can do that, and it's the icon artists, the Kendrick, J. Cole, Kanye, Drake, Weezy, Nicki, like the big artists. They can say these outlandish lines and they're good lines, but then they're even better because they can be backed up like in truth and in reality. Hope I explained that well, but that's what makes a line even better, is when it's like, oh my God, that's true. Like when Drake said, diamond popped out, almost swallowed 60,000, like one of his diamonds on his necklace popped out, and it's like that almost swallowed 60,000, or an earring. It's like, that's a good line. It sounds great. Any rapper could have said that. And it's like, wow, that's a cool flex line. But because it's Drake, it's probably true. It's like, Jesus, dude, almost swallowed $60,000. Like, this is crazy. It's a whole nother lifestyle. So I like how Nicki says a lot of these outlandish lines, but backs it up. The what'd she say? Her ass was fat on Rick Ross or something like that. Little kind of like a diss to Rick Ross. I don't know if they have beef. I know she's kind of bodied him on a couple songs. I don't know how their relationship is, or if that's just like a fun little joke and he took it okay. But that's a big ass. Rick Ross at one time was big. He's lost weight since then, but since this song. But that's a whole lot of cushion. You know what I'm saying? That was a funny little line. But yeah, I like this. I liked her approach to it. I like the singing and the balance on it. I felt like fit pretty well. Honestly, she elevated the song a bit, in my opinion. I think she made it a little bit better, just because the original, from what I remember, of course, they were very young when they made this song. I think Ray Shrimmer, they were like in their late teens, maybe. I think, I don't know, maybe like 17, 18. I don't know. They were young when they made this song, maybe even younger. I could be tripping, but they did very well for their age. But obviously, Nicki, I think, elevated it with her experience, who she is, the way she gets on the mic, her tone, all that stuff that I've talked about before. I think personally I like the song better. It adds a little bit more flavor. So I enjoyed it. Nicki just doing her thing, man. This is 8 years ago, she's only evolved and refined and fine-tuned things and gotten better, and not saying she was bad here, because obviously she was good, but just it's always good to see the growth of an artist and just how good they can get. Do they peak? Do they not peak? Do they keep getting better? I don't know. But anyways, I enjoyed this one. That'll do it for today's reaction video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, leave a like, leave a comment down below. It helps the channel grow, helps the YouTube algorithm. If you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button. I drop a video every single day. If you're not new here, welcome back. I appreciate the love and support as always. Thank you very much for showing up and showing love. You know what to do. Leave some comments down below. What did you think about this? Do you not like her punchlines? These bitches is my sons. That seems to be her kind of MO rap line, punchline. And I like how many different ways she could say it. I mean, Wayne had his Weezy F Baby. Drake has, a lot of different lines that he says. Like, there's a lot of, I don't know what you would call them, like iconic lines that rappers kind of go to kind of play with. Logic has his biracial line. I mean, everybody kind of has their own little, what do they say line. But I think Nicki got creative with it on here and was able to have some pretty good bitches is my son punchlines. Anyways, let me know what you think about it, as well as if you're a fan of Nicki or you haven't done so already and you like Nicki, be sure to support Nicki. Always support the artist. Subscribe to her YouTube, follow her on social media, stream her music anywhere and everywhere you can stream music, because support is number one for any artist, band, rapper, creator, entertainer, whoever's making content or music for you to enjoy and you do enjoy it. Reciprocate that energy via support. So with all that being said, I hope you're having a great day. Sending positive vibes your way. Until next time, I'm out.